Okay, I'm back from the beach for now. Today I want to talk to you. Why are we resisting as business owners to change? What are the kind of things that we are doing in our business that we don't want to change right now? And we're stubborn and we're trying to pull back and be, I'm like, oh, no, that feels uncomfortable. So if you have been trying to change, but you're still resistant, you're still not getting things through, I want to come right here and tell you how we can right now identify why you are being resistant to change. And I want you to think of what are the kind of things that you might be doing and what are the kind of things that you could be doing and how you can identify when you are being stubborn. Really stubborn. Sometimes we can be the bottleneck in our business sometimes to grow, to scale, because sometimes we do things like we used to do before. So I want you to identify here what I'm going to say right now. So let's say you say that social media doesn't work for you, when in fact, that thought is simply a belief. That is something that you've been thinking, that you got stuck in your head, and you said, that is the truth, and that is it. When you actually do know that there are a lot of people that are very successful on social media, right? So now let's say you say, creating content is time consuming. Again, that is actually a belief, because if you try to go back and see what you have been doing when you have been creating content, is that actually, are you doing it the right way? Maybe you're doing it the wrong way, but maybe also you are not setting the right time that you should be doing it. Maybe you think that you can only do it in 5 minutes, when actually if you want to be like doing content for an entire month, maybe you should take a couple of hours because you're creating content for a couple of months, right? But what I want you to do is trying to analyze and see exactly, am I being organized when I'm trying to create content? Have you looked at your messaging? Is your messaging on point regarding to your content that you want to put out? Are your videos and your posts and everything that you're putting on social media directed to the people that you actually want to put your social media and your content to, like your potential clients? Are you actually doing that? Or are you simply creating content just to, next thing, that's a thing that I gotta do, so I do that. Maybe you don't know where to begin. So because you don't know where to begin when you're creating your content, you become resistant because you don't know. Or maybe you have fear of failure, walking into the unknown. Like you don't know what, the content creation thing is all about. So how can you stop resistant if you are the decision maker in your business? If you are the person that is taking all the decisions, but you're also the bottleneck. Let's go for it right now. If you have a feeling, a sensation, a pit in your stomach, because these are the symptoms when you know you are resistant to change, okay? So we're trying to analyze and see and identify, when am I feeling resistant? Look at everything that happens into your head, into your body. And I want you to ask yourself, can I experiment on this for at least, say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, for this small change? I want you to think about this. Imagine as if you were on a diet. You were getting on a diet and somebody told you, this is an amazing diet, you should do it, try it. And you try it for 2 to 3 weeks. And if you don't like it, you stop, right? Your choice, your body. But if it works, probably you will continue with the diet. This is the same thing about social media, content creation, trying to make better your messaging, trying to plan the things that you need to organize within your business, or trying to scale or sell more or anything. If you tried for 2 to 3 weeks, it's not more than that, maybe that slight change within you can actually turn into a full-on thing that you have changed. So let's see. How can you know if what you're doing right now, if we're talking about, for example, social media or content creation, how can you know today if you don't want to change? Okay, so one of the things that you can do right now is go to your insights, your analytics on your social media and trying to see if what have you been putting out into the world has been resonating with the people that are following you. If you see like 3 likes, 5 likes, 8 likes, and the engagement, like nobody's commenting, nobody's engaging there. Another thing that you can actually find out if your social media is actually working or not working is trying to identify what I've mentioned to you all the time. Are your images and your videos have a hook formula, and is your content having the hook formula? And if you haven't watched that video, go and watch it right now. So another thing that I want to tell you right now is that if you are resisting to technology, but yes, of course, you are the decision maker. Maybe you don't have to learn everything. I know everything how it works in my business because that's the way I am. I like to know everything, the software, everything that we are doing. I like to know how it works. But if you are resistant to change in terms of technology, then I actually recommend you to try to understand at least the theory of how things should be done. Or if it's Canva, you should actually have the theory. What are the possibilities that you can do there? So if you hire somebody, they know how to do it, but you have the theory, you understand. I actually say that the things that you know and you do with your hands, with your brain, you actually do it, it's going to be a lot simpler. But if you are resisting, then read, watch YouTube videos. You can actually Google it, of course, because there's plenty of information out here. But get the theory at least so that you don't feel that you are so behind or that you have to like learn something from scratch and it's so complicated. No, get the theory. And then if you want, do a little bit of practice. Try it on your own. Do little things. You don't have to do everything. You don't have to be an expert. That's why you should always try to hire somebody that knows more than you when it comes to technology, right? So last but not least, if you are the type of person that is very resistant, but it's all the time, but what if? And what if this? And what if that? And what if this? And you're looking for ulterior motives or alternatives into resistance of looking for things that are not, I don't know, they're like alien kind of things, right? Then try and find a way where you can actually prove to yourself what you are asking. So if you are the type of person that loves to have statistics, charts, then get that kind of information for you to prove maybe not your point, but try to persuade you into different alternatives out there. There's so much information, guys. So if you're always resisting, you will not end up growing. Okay, guys, let's say it like this. You have two choices. You can either stay stuck or resist or behind if you want, or you can actually find ways and identify how you can actually change. And if you don't know, I'm gonna give you my last tip. Talk to your colleagues, talk to your partners, your husband, your wife, your kids. How do they actually make you change your point of view? What do they do to you for you to change or move or see things in a different light? So maybe you take what you get from them, you do that research with them, and then you apply that to you and to your business. Why do I say this? Because I am completely different from my personal life to my business life. I have like no BS in my personal life, but in my business life, I am all open. I am about progress and community and everything, and I love it. So if that is something that you are similar to me, then go ahead and try and find out people around you, and stop resisting. Stop resisting. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I'm sorry that it was a bit long, but you know, I just got back from beautiful sea area, and I'm dreaming of being there. Anyway, bye-bye.